Hey, what is up, everybody? Michael Crump back here again, talking about the latest and the greatest in PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, homebrew news, and much, much more. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about GoldHEN version 2.3b1. So right now it is out in a preview, and the final release should be coming out very, very soon. But I was able to get a sneak peek and be able to explore this a little early. That way I could just go ahead and I could share it with all of you. So let's look at the changelog here and let's see exactly what it says. So it says that they added the TitleID and AppVer labels. So this will be once you go back to your dashboard and start navigating through your apps and games, they'll now have a TitleID and an app version. Next up, there is an added GoldHEN shortcut. So it looks like there will be an easier way to get to GoldHEN instead of, doing the default, going back up to, system and settings. And then the last thing that was added was PS2 cheat support. So obviously with GoldHEN, they support cheats. Now they're bringing in PlayStation 2 support for that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's test out all of these features and see how well they work. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to activate GoldHEN. I am using my ESP32 devices. I have a couple of links that I'll probably link either in the description below or a pop-up card if you want to learn how to do that. So let's go ahead and let's load GoldHEN 2.3b1. Loading exFAT hacks. And loading GoldHEN. All right, it is loaded. Okay. So now let's head over and let's actually look at that shortcut first. Okay, so there is the shortcut. So if we click on this, then we can go directly into GoldHEN. Okay, so that makes it a lot easier to quickly get into GoldHEN simply just by using that shortcut. Let's go ahead now and let's try the second feature, which was the TitleID and the app version. So we can actually toggle that on and off through the cheat settings located down below. So we'll navigate to that, and by default it is off, and we're going to go ahead and go inside of that and let's turn on just the TitleID. So the TitleID is what I found most useful when I was using things such as Orbis Toolbox. So it is really nice to get the TitleID, and now I don't have to load any additional software. Let's go back into the cheat menu and let's turn on the app version only. And there is just the version of the software for each one of these. And we'll go back using the shortcut. Let's go into cheat settings and let's look at the TitleID and the app version. So we'll go back into our dashboard here, and there it is, the TitleID and the version. I would probably use this mode if I were going to use this feature, and I will be. Let's go into the About and About screen again. And I covered this briefly at the beginning. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the PS2 cheat support. Okay, the very first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to install a package that is a PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 4 game, and that's going to simply be God of War 2. So I'm going to go ahead and press X here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that installed. Once I have God of War 2 installed, the next thing that I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to actually copy over the cheat file. So in this instance, I've downloaded it beforehand, but as time goes by, you will be able to use the GoldHEN Cheat Manager application for the PlayStation 4 in order to manage these cheats. especially as more and more PS2 games get added. So I'm going to copy this over with PS4 Explorer. So I'm going to hit triangle here, and I am going to select copy. And all of the cheats are actually stored back over here in this folder, data, GoldHEN, cheats. And then since this is JSON, I'm going to paste it right here in the JSON folder. So I'm going to paste there and press yes. And if we want to take a quick look at what all is included, there is a max red orb that you can turn on to true or false. And then if you want to turn on infinite magic, which that's that blue stuff in the game, then you can do that. And then finally, you have infinite health, which I would more than likely want that one on. Okay, so let's head back and let's go ahead and launch our God of War game. All right, we will select our language. Okay, and one thing just to note here is that in the PlayStation 4 games, I typically was able to hit the options button on my controller and be able to pull up the cheat menu. That doesn't appear to be working here, but what we can do is we can go ahead and we can press the home button on our controller and now press options and then go to the cheat menu that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn all three of these on for our health, our magic, and for some red orbs. And let's just go ahead and get back into the game. Okay, we're going to go new game here. Spartan level difficulty. And I am going to skip the cutscene and let's just get right into the action. Okay, so I am going to just go ahead and start using my magic here in just a moment. And there we go. And our magic is not depleting. So I'll do that again. And the blue bar in the top should be depleting, but obviously the cheat is working. Let's go ahead and let people hack away on me for a little bit here. And I'm noticing a little bit of health decreasing, but for the most part, it looks like infinite health is also on. If they're doing any damage, it's very little damage. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call that a success. Okay, and so that is going to do it for this one, folks. I greatly appreciate you watching, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you to stick around and continue this cool journey into hacking with me, as well as leave a comment down below and a like on the video. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Michael